Hi there. Come on back now. Hi. You awake? Hello? Okay. Take your time. Just come back slowly. Take them off of her. Are you okay? Just put them down. You don't want to get up, right? How you feeling?
Feel good?
Give her. She needs a bit to process this. Welcome back. You back up. You okay?
Good?
Yeah.
You happy a little bit? No?
You can sit on that table for a minute. She went really deep in. Hey.
Big feedback.
She had a major experience. What's going on?
Come on.
Go give her a hug.
It was so warm, yellow and green. And you held me and walked with me.
Hold it.
And then you're gone, and it's all black.
What happened? Can you repeat that?
I couldn't go back there. He left. He's gone. It was all gone. It was black.
Well, we're never going anywhere.
And then it took me to warm white. And then it went right to red. And it was all jelly. It kept bringing me love and peace. Love and peace. We were just holding each other. And then it kept taking me back to that spot, to the black spot, and I kept experiencing the yellow and the green all over, and I was holding, and it goes black.
I ain't going anywhere, so.
But in between, there was rooms of, I don't know if they were rooms or there were places. I couldn't make any of them out. I don't know where I was. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, you're here now.
But little Joey kept bringing me all so happy, love, and peace.
This is from someone that's not spiritual at all.
You talked about these colors. Can you describe where you were or how it started and what was happening so that we could
The
understand?
beginning of it felt like it was warm yellow, like it was great. It was so inspiring. I felt like I was going somewhere great with the yellow, and the green was amazing.
Were you surrounded by yellow?
Yellow and green. It kept going. Yellow and green.
So you were in a space where you just saw yellow like get bright and then green get bright?
Yep, and it kept fading into each other, yellow and green.
All right, the colors are important. So you've got yellow and green phasing in and out. What are you feeling while you're there?
I was feeling great. I was feeling wonderful. It felt warm. It felt comforting. And me and John were walking, and then the yellow and green kept going darker and darker, and it was all black.
Okay, what happened from there?
He's gone. He's not there, and I can't get into it.
So you're now in a space that's all velvety black?
But yeah.
All right. Now you don't stay in that space.
No, it won't let me in. It wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me into it. It blocked me. It just wouldn't let me in, and I was fighting to get into it.
Into what?
To that black spot. I was trying to get to him.
Okay.
That's where my brain was going. Like I needed to get.
You
to
thought that
spot.
he was in the black space. You weren't sure, you thought, or you know.
I thought he was there. I didn't see him in there. I didn't hear him no more. I didn't feel him no more.
Okay. And then what happened?
I went straight into white. Everything was white, like it phased right into white. And as the white kept going into red, and I had kept hearing my son Joey's voice. And it was warm, it was peaceful, it was love, it was comfort.
Was he saying anything, or you're just hearing a voice knowing it was him?
No, it was his voice. He's like, I love you, Mom.
Okay.
And he just was coming, and I kept telling him I love him.
Okay.
He held my hand, he just sat there, and we just sat there, we held each other's hand.
In that space, in the
In the warm white and red space, yeah.
Was it flashing white to red, or was it just white
Just
and
like
red?
the yellow and green, it would kept going in, but like phasing, like into the colors.
Okay.
back and forth.
They're blending back and forth
like
into
the
each
yellow
other.
and the
What
green.
was the space like around you? Was it just color?
Just color. Everything's color.
So you're floating, in a sense, in a space that's filled with these colors you're describing. Okay. Can you describe any more of that journey?
I don't want to be in that black spot. It made me angry. It made me. I couldn't get to. I just kept reaching for it and trying to.
Because you thought he was in there. It would not let you
It
in.
wouldn't let me in.
And you have no idea what the black spot is?
No.
You mean a spot? So you're surrounded by color, but there's a place where there was a
In
black...
between, yeah. It's a black spot. I don't know what's in there. Whatever it is angry. It's angry.
When you say black, was it like just a circle and it's black? Or was it an area that was... Can you describe this black?
It was open. It was like I was. It wasn't a tunnel though. It was like an open space, and it was all black.
Okay.
There's no tunneling. I didn't see no tunneling except for my colors all blending.
Just black.
Yeah.
Like a black circle?
Yeah.
Or just an area that...
Just like an area. It was all open. Everything was open.
Okay.
And it made me angry.
Almost like a black hole, nothing in it.
Yeah, it was empty. Like, I don't know if it was empty. It was not.
Why were you trying to get to that?
Because I thought he was in there.
Okay.
I'm always in there, baby.
All right, so we were at white and red. What happened after that?
That's it. I wanted to stay there. I wanted to stay with the love and the peace with Joey. Because every time I went back to that other spot, it was angry. It was angry. It kept making me more angry and upset.
Okay.
And I couldn't get to it.
But you don't know why.
I don't know why.
Okay.
So
you felt a lot of love there.
I felt a love and peace with Joey and just holding him. He's my peace. He's my spot.
I don't know. He's a mama's boy.
Joey's your older one?
Yeah.
24-year-old?
Yeah.
I feel very connected to him. He's...
Okay. Anything else that you want to share or describe at this time?
I love the yellow and the warm and the green getting to where I was going. It was a great feeling. I thought something good was going to come out of that. It was
You feel more connected with Joey now?
warm and yellow, like it was green, and those are not my favorite colors. I don't like those colors.
I'll
But
go
they
through
gave
what
me
those colors
comfort.
mean.
Yeah, they gave me comfort, and I felt safe, and I felt
Yellow's your emotional center in your 7 chakras, and green's your heart center. You have a healing of your emotions going on and a healing of your heart going on. And so this is her first time on, I'm sorry, your name?
Brandy.
So this is Brandy's first time on the Harmonizer. She obviously had a very emotional experience because she went into the love dimension. And in the love dimension, anything unlike itself dissolves. And I'm going to ask Brandy later on in the week to report back to see if there's any changes, anything different. Brandy was in a car accident at 16. She's had major surgeries. She's been in a lot of pain and on a lot of pain meds and drugs. So this is her first time on the Harmonizer. We were hoping that it could relieve some pain in her body. And we also know that emotions can cause the body and things to happen here having to do with the body. It's pain coming out. So, wow, you had one heck of an experience. And I'm going to shut this off now. And we'll get back to you next week or a few days or tomorrow when you figure out more of what's going on from this treatment. Anything you want to say to the people that are going to be watching this video?
It is definitely worth the experience to get on a table. I did not think that I would feel the way I'm feeling.
Like I said, she's not a very
I'm not a spiritual person
at all.
and
Never has
this
been.
was very,
Now you believe?
it just was very overpowering. It was very comforting, overpowering, very loving.
Overpowering because of the emotional aspect.
Emotional aspect.
All this emotions coming up and kind of like the emotions. Would this be correct? The emotions are being dissipated by the love.
Yes. Yes. I
'Cause
just
we
have
can-
that angry spot, and I don't know where that angry spot is coming from.
Listen, that's something we can talk about and explore. That might have been a part of you, okay? And you're seeing a part of yourself. And the love is not allowing you to go there. It's healing you. And that is what's going on in this treatment. All right, sweetheart, thank you so much. I have never seen any response like this, not to this deep level of how emotional you are over it. And I'm so glad you came over and had a chance to try this.
Thank you.
Okay, what did you just say to me? She just put her shoes on.
My wife wasn't able to put her shoes on this morning.
Hold on, this is her husband, Jonathan?
She wasn't able to put her shoes on. She couldn't bend over this morning or anything. I had to put her shoes on. I do it every day.
Are you able to bend over at all?
She just bent over and grabbed her shoes underneath the table.
Do it again, show. And you could not do that?
No.
Not this morning.
She's moving faster now than she has in the
Oh, I
past
see.
8 months.
I see how she was walking before in the movement of her body.
It took us 10 minutes to get from the car to the back porch.
10 minutes to walk.
From
Hold on. 10 minutes to walk. Right from here, you can see that little just to my back porch. And she's moving around. Take a walk. See how you feel walking. If there's any looser feel to it or anything.
Yeah.
Why don't you raise your hand up in the air and see what that feels like?
I could actually raise my hands up.
She hasn't been able to pick her arms up over her head in 9 months.
Can you, what?
She hasn't been able to pick her arms up over her head in 9 months.
She hasn't been able to pick her arms up over her head in 9 months?
No.
Hey, tell me about your arms and problems with moving your arms.
I haven't been able to lift them up anywhere past at least here.
Ever?
No,
that's 9 months.
not in the last couple months. Yeah, it's been really hard to lift because of the pain,
And you're able to just lift your arms up now.
and it feels good.
Oh my God.
I don't have that numbing and tingling feelings.
By the way, you almost had me crying when I could feel you so much of how deep this was for you. All right.
Yes, I do. I do believe now.
I'm going to shut this off now. All right. And we'll report back. Brandy's been having a little bit more conversation with her hubby. And tell us about the pain that was in your feet.
My feet really were aching, gnawing. The pains were just so sharp and the cramping.
And it's always been like that too.
And it's right now I'm not feeling no aching, no gnawing. Like, it's comforting. It feels
The pain is gone from your feet?
from the arch of my feet.
You're
it's gone.
kidding.
Yeah. don't feel any of that. I could.
She can move her foot.
I'm moving.
You can't move your feet normally?
I couldn't even balance to do this. I'm off balance because of the pain.
You can't balance to do that?
Nope, I always have to hold on
She's
to
got to hold on
something.
to something. All the time. It's been like that for a long time.
And you're balancing? Did you say she has to hold on to something?
Every time she gets one foot
Sorry
off the
about the chainsaw, folks, but this is where we're getting more testimonial.
Normally, I have to hold on to everything.
You can't do that normally.
Normally, no. I would have to hold on to him or somebody else or
chair.
But can it move, or did it really hurt when you moved it?
Oh no, it was. Right now, I'm not feeling nothing. I'm not feeling no pain, and I'm able to move my ankle up and down and around without no pain.
I'm
She's
telling
been
you,
crying about
I
her
watch
feet
people
pain for
get
over
off
10
of this,
years.
and I just go flabbergasted.
I don't know where that pain went to. That was up in here. I'm not feeling any
You
of it.
were on the other
You think we
side,
can go to the
honey,
ball
and
game
you...
today?
Here, listen.
Calvin?
Here's what happens, in my opinion. You went to the other side, somewhere in the love dimension. You didn't go off to see all the flowers and like a full
I'm not a
NDE.
flower kind of girl.
No, I'm just saying, people that have NDEs, they see scenes, this, that. You weren't there. Where you went was specific for you to heal emotions, to revive your body. That's all you needed. We're not supposed to know everything, and that's why we forget home and come here to play human. To play human, it doesn't last.
Right.
And you had this unbelievable experience. So when you bring pain, suffering, illness into love, the love dissipates it. Phew. And it can release from your system. Now, all the issues surrounding what causes physical illness can start to reverse themselves. Now, I'm not saying, you know, that because of all your surgeries, everything will be 1,000% perfect.
Right.
But this can be an aid to
be
help
happy with 20%
people
better.
in recovery, people as an alternative for pain, and then to blend this with their other health practices.
Right. I would be happy with any type of percentage of healing through this spiritual way. I would.
Well, it looks like you just
I'm
had
feeling
it.
great right now.
What
I really
percentage
do.
better do you think you feel than normal?
Right now, I'm giving myself a good 45, 50%
Better.
better.
That's great.
Better than this morning.
Better than
Very
any
better
kind.
than this
Hey,
morning.
better than any kind of medication in the
I do
world.
not like the medication.
So, Brandy, can you in more detail talk about your dysfunction from the past?
I have not been able to walk very far without stopping.
How far would that be?
From me to you,
So you're talking about 6 feet?
yeah, without stopping, due to lower back pain, due to hip pain, legs, the cramping. I have not been able to put my shoes on without holding on to a chair or somebody else or a railing. Lifting my legs to put my socks on have been very hard. Just in general, raising my hands, I was never able to move up. It was always crimped up.
And I
like
remember John also said that you weren't driving.
For a while, I have not been driving.
How long was that?
For a good 2.5 months.
Dysfunction was great enough that you couldn't drive.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, like I said, I'm able to put my hands up over my head comfortably.
Wait,
with
any other descriptions of I mean, you were extremely dysfunctional where he told me you were on a couch.
Yes, I was unable to basically get off the couch throughout the day.
How long was that for?
For a good 2 months, I was laid up with everything. Probably even longer because I would go from the bed to the couch, but I would need assistance. I always had to have assistance between the bedroom.
So he would basically help you up from the couch.
From the
And
couch.
You would
or one of
lean
the
on him
children,
to get
yes,
into the bedroom.
into the bedroom. He was at that point bathing me because I could no longer bathe myself. You know, he would help dress me. You know, he would get me ready, the bedroom ready for when I got in there. You know, he cooked for me. He did basically everything because I was at a standstill. I could not do nothing for myself at that point. At this point where I'm at,
Well, hold on a sec. So on Sunday, you're on the Harmonizer.
yes.
And you shared your journey with us while you were on there already.
Yes.
And there was one thing I wanted to clear up. When you were talking about this dark void,
Yeah.
so it was going from yellow to green to yellow to green, but then you're saying the entire area was turning black while you're walking?
As I'm walking, just walking with John, we everything was beautiful, warm, connecting, comforting. The yellow and green was just overpowering, swirling into each other because it was open.
Right, but this black appeared all
As
around you?
Yep, and the yellow and the green just disappeared, and it was all black.
So
solid
all over.
black, all over.
So-
And at that point, John disappeared.
Okay.
He was no longer there.
All right, so we heard the rest of that story.
Yes.
So let's now go forward. You described while you were here some of the things you were doing. What happened when you got home? And one of the things also is you shared with me just a few moments ago about a dream.
Yes, yes. Later on that evening, once John got me, settled in, and I actually got myself more settled in without having to depend on anybody, which was very good. Made me feel great about myself. My self-confidence felt great.
So you're now getting up and you're walking all on your own.
Yep, I'm able to lift, a small bag with water in it to get out of the car, my clothes bag. I'm able to, get up and down I only have like 3 steps to get in my house, but I was able to lift my legs to do that.
Can you talk about
support
every
myself.
single pain that you had in your body before? Anything you can
Everything?
think of that was pain.
Every bit of pain that I was feeling was basically from my head down to my toes. Between the migraines that were coming because of all the stress and the pressure, and the pain as well. Shoulders, because I was always so crimped up from the pain, rolling up myself into a ball. The ribs basically were, I was always so uncomfortable. I could never move to get myself comfortable. I was always stuck in a certain position because everything hurt to roll to the right, roll to the left, lay on my back. But after I did leave here that Sunday.
You were on a biologically resonant harmonizer for 55 minutes. You did one full treatment of a specific soundtrack.
Yes.
Okay.
I did. I went home. I, did my routine. My appetite increased, which made me feel great that I was able to sit at the table comfortably with my family.
In other words, you were hungry again.
I was hungry. Yes, I was definitely hungry.
You weren't eating before? Or not very much?
Not very much, because I had no appetite because of the pain and everything that was going on. I enjoyed sitting at the table, eating my dinner. At that point, after dinner, I did small cleaning up. I didn't overdo myself, and got ready for bed myself. And my dreams at that point kind of went all over the place. I can't give you
That
the
night you're
exact
saying-
orders. Yeah, that night I ended up having dreams.
Massive dreams.
Some weird dreams, yes, some massive dreams. There was 3 of them.
Talk
We
about,
separated.
you had shared with me about a recurring dream before your treatment on the harmonizer. I don't need the specifics.
Yeah.
Just what was going on, what you had said something about recurring dreams.
I've always had recurring dreams. For many, many years, it was always the same dream. And it always scared me. I'm happy that I'm not having the same reoccurring dream right now. I'm very happy that it's gone
Mm-hmm.
at this point. I hope it does not come back. as far as, like I said, that night, it just kind of scattered with two other, the dreams that I was having after.
Right.
But as I got through the dream, at the end, it was very comforting, very warm. It made whatever was going on with the people that were in my dreams, whether they were friends or family.
It all ended up really good.
Yes, it made me feel safe.
Now this is
comforting.
after your treatment that night.
After the treatment of Sunday, yes.
But what were your dreams like that before the harmonizer? Anything different, or?
They were always scary. It was always about death. I felt suffocated when I would sleep at night. I was dreamed that I was literally suffocating, and I couldn't wake up from my dream. I couldn't breathe. So that, that scared me a lot. It was always, whether I was dreaming I was in bed and I couldn't wake up, suffocating. I could have been just in a car and I couldn't breathe right and I was suffocating. It was always about me.
And
not
these are
being
the
able to
types of
breathe.
dreams that you had prior to the treatment. And you're saying after the treatment, your dreams all were more positive and loving.
Yes, absolutely. They were definitely more positive. Everything was more loving. The people in them were comforting.
So that's a complete shift.
It did do a complete shift from one type of a dream to now dreaming great things. I feel that the more positive throughout my day with my healing has created my mind to feel positive, think positive.
You just feel better.
I feel better all the way around, absolutely.
All right, so I want to, when I first met you and I saw you walking up from the 2-car port to the house,
yes,
you could barely
move.
walk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how long it takes, a minute, like 30 seconds to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it took you like how long to even...
A good 10 minutes, I think I would say.
And
maybe about 7 to 10 minutes to get from there
for a
to there.
30-second walk.
Yes,
Because I saw you struggling to get up to the house.
yes.
And today, Brandi, out of gratitude, helped me clean out my car, and she's like bending over, and you were not able...
bending over,
carrying stuff.
moving things, yes. I still get my small minor aches and pains from doing the bending because my body, it isn't subsiding though. The pain is not staying. It does leave.
Well, normal.
It's normal.
And also,
my body hasn't been moving for so long because of all the problems that I've had. But it feels great to be able to help somebody.
And you're driving and you're going shopping.
Yes, I'm back in the car. I do small distances only. I don't overdo myself.
That's fine.
I did go shopping, so I took my son with me, my youngest boy. For support, I did use the shopping cart as I would normally do. I did my normal small shopping that I would do. I didn't want to push myself, but it was great to be back out, a part of the world where I was totally separated from.
Right, you were isolated in your house.
Yeah.
And this is from one treatment. So I want to ask this. That day, Sunday, when we were out on the porch and I asked you what percent better were you, you said about 50%. Now you've had a week, and not only has this not dissipated, has it gotten even better than when you first went on the porch, or about the same? Or
I'm going to say it's gotten better. I'm at it, I'm going to give up me a 70% right now, within a week difference from 50 to 70. So I still have some ways to go, but I'm doing great and I feel great. So
that is wonderful. Okay, I think you really gave a fairly good description of the changes. You can stretch, you can walk, you can pick up stuff, you can think straight, you're not having nightmares.
Right.
Your arms now can go up in the air where you couldn't even get them at 45 degrees.
Correct.
And you have resumed, after months of dysfunction, a normal life.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so very much. And Brandi is going to take her second treatment now and we'll see how that does.
Absolutely. And I'm ready. Thank you, everybody. Bye.